just entered the Palabora gate of the Kruger National Park, and 7-day strip awaiting us. And you can see already on the sides it's autumn in the Kruger, all nice colored leaves, the red leaves. You'll see the Mopani trees a bit further on. Everything is still unorganized. You got the bags packed to capacity at the back, and there's extra tripods and stuff all over. What I've got currently is I've just got the D810 that I've stuck the 200 to 400 Nikon F4 on. This is what it's all about in the Kruger, is this first few kilometers, just to get the eyes accustomed to the colors. And you can see the leaves already colored. I got over there is a group of elephants, and one of the rare sightings how they're sleeping. You can see over there. Very peaceful sight. You can see they're not moving, they're not eating. This is one of those spiteful elephant, or the two of them. They know exactly they're holding up all the cars, both sides, and they seem to get quite a lot of pleasure out of it. And of course that size, and I see there's some other elephant that's in must. One should be careful. Doesn't look like that young one is. But it's showing us clearly that it is his road. Here there's a group of family of elephant feeding on the younger Mopanis, and also a lot of babies, and quite a noisy stuff. But I've seen how they haven't trampled any tree down here, especially the young smaller trees. They just bend them down and so on, and that sounds quite vicious. But I'd like to see how one of them actually push a tree over and why he does it. But these guys seem to sleep here. Let's see the S49 loop. It's a gravel road, like always in the Kruger Park. Gravel roads look like tar roads. I maintain it's the best gravel road builders in the world, without a doubt. Very popular for elephant, but it's Mopani Veld, and then you go all the way east, and then we turn up north towards the Mooiplaas Dam, I think, which is closed. But let's do a recce and scan. It's also good for cheetahs around here because it's open, and for zebra and wildebeest because of the open veld. This waterhole used to be my favorite for many years. I used to stand here for the whole day and watch the elephants arrive and fight for a drink, and the zebra and blue wildebeest fight. But they closed the waterhole, I think. That's what they told me. And the only water that it catches now is rainwater, but I think the wind pump has been looking like that. You can see it's quite stuffed up, and they never fix it. So I don't know if there's a solar panel that fills that dam and the elephants actually drinking. You need to open the gate at the Tsendze Rustic campsite, and of course you need to look out, because this is it's got an electric fence in front there, and at the bottom, but over the fence there's nothing. So an animal, a leopard or a cheetah a leopard or a lion can jump over the fence over there. But needless to say, if you open up, you need to make sure that it is safe and you don't have any lion and dangerous animals lying waiting for you. Tsendze, you can see everything is in the bush. There's the ablution facilities. And between the Mopanis is a bit of open campsites over there, but I don't know why, but you can see behind them there's nothing. There's another one, all surrounded. Campsite 12 to 24, 25 to 30. Please extinguish the fires after completion of the braai. Please be careful. Fire sparks in the wind. Please make use of demarcated pathways and low noise, no generators. And you can see the absolute tranquility of a camp like Tsendze. And on the first day, or should I say half day, in Kruger Park, we've put up pitched 2 tents in Tsendze Camp. And the only camp that's got no power, or one of the few camps that's got no electricity, and self-sustained, and got the stretcher out, got a nice braai. And if you can look on that side, over there, camp, behind us nothing. Over that side, people starting the braai, and the toilets on that side. Over there, straight in the bush. Waiting for the sun to rise to heat up. It was quite a chilly evening, and we heard the lion and the hyena and the elephant right on the camp, which is just behind me over there. Sun's coming up, and we're doing a time lapse over there just to show that the sun's coming up. I got some coffee. Adrian made some coffee in bed, and so I think we'll leave in the next hour or so. Eight o'clock. Sun has been up for just a few minutes. Been a bit chilly. It is 9 degrees Celsius. I think it was about 4 degrees at sunrise. And Adrian has left towards Palabora, the closest town, with Chloe. She's got a bad chest or bronchitis. She arrived with bronchitis, and we're scared that it goes over to pneumonia with the cool night temperatures, because it's difficult to keep them in the tent. So let's see if we can find those lions that roared around the camp, and hyenas and elephant and jackals that's been entertaining us every night since we've been here. So if you come out of Tsendze Camp, which is on the Tsendze River, you can see there's signs, posts like that all over. Towards the left, Mopani, 8 kilometers, Tsingwetse, left north, Letaba, 42 to the right, and Palabora, 69 to the right. And every day you need to choose which road to go. It is 8:07 in the morning. Driving at 7.9 liters per 100 kilometers at about 40 kilometers average an hour. Got 249 kilometers left on the tank that I've got, and it is 14 degrees Celsius. Now we're in between a herd of elephants over here, just a lot. They just came running across the embankment over there, straight onto us. Look at the babies over there, absolutely crazy stuff. We're sitting right next to them over here. It's the second time today that the elephant's been holding me up. So I've been blocked for about 2.5 hours today already by elephant. And there's no other route, so one's just got to be patient and sit and wait it out. Still standing on the bridge. Every time I want to leave, there's another group come, but these are the big loners that's now taking the stand on the bridge. The bull on the other side is quite a strong one, and the others are quite nervous about him. But I mean, I can't get over the bridge now for 4 hours. That old bull there doesn't want to let me past. You can see he's in must as well, so he's a bit obnoxious to take a chance with. A lot of them approaching from the other side. Now the big bull wants to drink for some reason, or is that a cow? No, it's a bull. Something happening there. So yes, I've done the Chongololo loop for the afternoon, and I did it because I needed to catch up and show you what or where I've captured some of my good images. There's another shot of an elephant. You hear them all over now. And I really got probably one of the best opportunities, elephant opportunities, photographically, when they all came and stood on the bridge, and the small ones and the teenagers and the adults. When you have 6 cameras to manage, you need to decide what you want, video or still photos. So that's a bit of a problem, but nevertheless, the moment was great. I was trapped for about 4 hours on the bridge. I'm just trying to look at. Oh, here's the elephant that was shouting so much. Let's stay close to them, yeah. So I was trapped for 4 hours, not totally against my will, and I just sat it out. I could of course raced over the bridge. I know exactly how to chase them away. Just blow the hooter and go straight towards them. Most of the time they would go, just like the game ranger showed us over here. But what is important, what I've observed for today is along the edge of the Tsendze River, you can see how the Mopani trees have been, percentage-wise, have been tramped over or bumped over by the elephant, much more so than in the inner veld. Two-mile line, like about 10-15 meters from us, and the other one right in front over there. But they're lazy, licking their paws over there. The elephant smelling the lion. Elephant is right behind us. So you can see the lion is also seeing the elephant. I'm going to move or zoom out so that you get the whole elephant, the whole lion. The other male is also seeing the lion on the left hand side. Now, can you ask for any more? The ranger informed me that there are 2 lions that's lying just ahead, about a kilometer ahead, and I was contemplating whether I should go and film 2 lions that's once again just sleeping. And as I moved about 100 meters away from the low water bridge, I saw Adrian reversing, and I heard the lion roaring, both of them, and they are galloping. And the way they're galloping, there's no 2 ways about the fact that they are quite peed off, because there's other 2 male in their territory, and that's the 2 young ones we filmed yesterday. So I've heard them all night roaring the same, moving around, and this is what's happening. Very soon in our area there's going to be some serious lion conflict, as these 2 males very definitely own this territory. Typical law of averages, when I was left behind in the camp and Adrian had to take Chloe out to the doctors in Palabora, he drove into this, or got to this leopard that basically walked right next to the car, zigzagged, hunted, etc. But I think the most comic piece of footage is it was taken by Tracy on her iPhone, and it's the first time that she actually filmed leopards so close and take cognizance of the fact that it's done with a cell phone. So the leopard, as it walks over here, is very, very close by, and she does what she should do. As soon as the leopard starts looking at her, she drops the camera and closes the window twice. So you'll never get bitten if you do that. But what wonderful light does the leopard walk into, and hunt it left and right. And Adrian didn't have a longer lens to follow it. He didn't have the time because he had to get to the doctor in Palabora. But these things happen just like this, absolutely unpredictable. When you don't expect it, that's when the real action happens. Similar situation happened with the lion. They took a stroll out to the low water bridge behind Mopani, and heard the lion roar, and found the cubs in the mountain, or the kopje over here, rocks, and the 2 male chasing the females, or trying to keep the females within their territory, and leaving the 5 cubs in the kopje. Going on my last game drive on the 4th day on the Kruger Park, the Mopani Camp to be specific, Tsendze Camp, and I'm also going out again another 20 kilometers or so. It is now just over 4 o'clock, and the gates are closing at 5:30, so I've got an hour and a half, and I'm not going to go on an extensive drive. I'm just going to go back to the well-known waterhole at the low water bridge behind Mopani and see what I can get in the low light. It's very low. The light is really on the last centimeter, and I've waited for those aloes that I wanted to expose the other day. But now what you have is the sunlight ever so slightly on the leaves of the aloes, the red aloes at the bottom there, with a dark background. So that potentially could be very, very good images if we could get out with a tripod and get right up close to them for foreground and so on. But I've taken some, and I quite love the lines and the composition of the rocks and the aloes. The Tsendze low water bridge, where we've had all the elephant action in the past 4 days. Very tranquil. Everyone's gone back to camp, and the hippos are about to get out to feed. What I want to do is just, I've got the sun right on the hippo there, So I've gone over the bridge. Let's see if I can get a silhouette or something colourful over there.